There wasn't a lot of danger on that one. Thus, I may have overreacted on that. So, I figured today we talk about what is there to look forward to in 2021, what I hope to see from each company.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Before we get into all that nonsense, we're on something different. You've never seen it before on the channel. Pay attention to how it looks, how it works. I might reveal it in this video or the next one. We'll review it, pit it against the A7S III, maybe the GoPro battle. So let's start with Pentax. I hope Pentax starts like a baking company and they just focus on bread, because what the hell are they doing? They release a camera like every 4 years and still it's 1080p, 30p. The worst video features I've ever seen, although you never know. That Pentax K1, they could have the best color science. I've never tested it. Pentax and Ricoh, just make bread already and leave us alone. When it comes to Panasonic, let us hope that this is the year that they finally license a sensor that can autofocus, phase detect, or something beyond that. Imagine that they leapfrog beyond phase detect and it's the time of flight sensor combined with LiDAR focused, just magnets and shit. I should have to wear a magnet for it to work, in fact. Imagine magnet autofocus. Something in there and then a magnet here, and then no matter what you do, there's a magnet. Not gonna lie to you, I want that. That's a nice headboard right there. We don't have a headboard. We do have a California king-size bed. There's no reason that would work. Oh boy. Alright, the vlog's just a getting this home bed now video. How's the color science of the new camera? Is it Olympus level? Is the autofocus struggling at all? Stabilization? What could it be? So Panasonic, I'll be honest with you, the S5 has impressed me. It still saddens me because it pulses at times. You couldn't like just go walk around in a bush somewhere, set a bushfire, make a hot dog and have it track you. It couldn't do that, but it's definitely the most reliable Panasonic autofocus system we've seen yet. And judging from the last video where I just bought that Olympus 12mm Tony 2 and tried it on the G9, I was like, wow, that is bad. Like it was so bad. Pulsing, losing me. It's like, okay, Panasonic G9 now has a lens permanently attached to it. I'm gonna glue it on there. They'll allow a 7.5mm manual focus. That's doable. And then the Olympus will have the 12mm Tony 2, and we got some nice systems to compare to in the future. But Panasonic, that GH6 with phase detect, time of flight LiDAR magnet autofocus. Oh, wow. I hope to God they don't focus on 8K and think that's what they need to do. They're probably gonna do it, but oh, don't. Just low megapixel, giant pixels, dynamic range, good autofocus, and then just keep the trend of very good Panasonic usability. It could happen. Let's do it. When it comes to Olympus, I can't picture them releasing a new camera. I don't see it. In my third eye, I'm not seeing it. A little distracting. I'm making a video here. I'm important too. I wish an EM1 III Mark IV, that is dumb. A 3 Mark IV? I use the EM1 III Mark IV version 5. Your hobo ass. Obviously, I would love to see a video-centric version of that camera. But I'm happy with the EM1 III. I don't even care if they release anything. I don't need anything. It is pretty perfect. Just the slow-mo's a little fringe. It certainly doesn't compare to the slow motion that this offers. This won't give it away. hilarious. You have no idea how hard that was to get that shot. We might as well just review it. We're on the Huawei P40 Pro. That slow motion, I think that was, I don't know if it was 960p or higher, but you have to like trigger it. You can't just press record and wait. I hate that. So there's a box around my face and then I have to move for it to trigger the recording, which could be good in some situations, but it was so hard to, I couldn't get it. I will perfect it. At one day I'll get the perfect look of something like that. So we were on the wide angle for everything up to the slow-mo, and then I just switched to the main cam to see, do we have some tone? Is there detectable amounts? And I put the cam mirror on top, so I got a Ulanzi grip cam mirror, so I can see myself, barely, not the whole screen, but wow. A smartphone? You thought it was a Sony a7S IV, didn't you? You see this contraption? That's what I'm doing with the mirror, and you can kind of see it. It's a little awkward. How's the audio? Oh, she's checking herself out in the mirror, just like I've been doing all day. It's fun. It's fun times. It's a good little setup. And somebody please tell me how to get external audio in here. None of my mics work. I bought a USB to 3.5mm connector. My lav mic, Rode Micro, Sennheiser, none of them work. So right now I'm separate with the Tascam. I don't know how this is gonna perform. I put a little wind muff on it. Let's get back to the video. What was it about? When it comes to the Fuji X-H2, hopefully that comes out, but that, I have a feeling it's just gonna be rugged, photographer centric. And then the X-T4 line will continue. They messed themselves right up because the X-T4 was the photograph one. That's English. And they liked the flip up screen, and then they articulated it for us hobo vloggers, and they're pissed. The photographers are pissed. That's how you say that. Photographers. In my opinion, what they should do, the X-T4 line is their hybrid, video and photos, and you give them the X-T100 screen in the X-T5 that flips up for the losers and then can also articulate. I just need a way to see myself. It's so caveman-like if you can't. Like, I have to set up this mirror? That's bullshit. Is she toning? Are there detectable levels of toning? She's turning. Is my face that red? It is cold. It is cold. She'll never be the same. Once you go toning, you never go back. How close can you get? It's a little bit much. A little bit much. So you got your X-T4 hybrid. The X Pro 3 is your street shooter from the hip. I'm being illegal shooting you. Oh, whoops. Oh. I captured a beauty moment. It's spy cam work. You're a spy cam. So that's your photo line, and then the X-H2 is your video line. And then make a vlogging medium format. Rangefinder, no viewfinder, flippy screen. Best IBIS ever. I believe it. When it comes to Sony, I'm very happy with the a7S III. I'd like some firmware updates to correct the auto exposure flashing and just get it right. Face exposure in video mode would be nice, but pretty much we're good to go on that. I would like to see a ZV-2 with just a wider lens, a super wide 14 to 30 or something like that. Something unique, be different. Still 1.8. Don't mess around with that. I would like that, because then you could pocket it. Right now, I don't know about this handheld shit. I'm on a long ass tripod. That ain't right. With the wide, maybe, but I don't like the ergonomics of it. I can't really put this in my pocket. The ZV-1, pocketable? I would dig it. They don't really have to change much. I would just want them to make one designed for vlogging, not pretending to. They really just took the Sony RX100 lens and like, we could make this vlogging. That wasn't at all. And the way you trigger the slow motion, I don't like that you have to press to get focus. That should be a delay. Just press the button, delay. I'm here, waiting, locks focus in 2 seconds, then I can trigger it and run across the street. It's important footage. I suppose it would be cool to see another APS-C body that had active stab with it. So I would love to try that 10 to 18 which has dual stay, but you have to make them work. So far, from what I've seen, they don't work together, IBIS and lens stay in Sony. Only Fuji does it, Panasonic does it, Canon pretends to do it, but they... No, it's just a tin of olive oil. When it comes to Nikon, try to stay in business first of all. That's your first plan. Maybe make some money on the side, sell drugs. That's my only guess. That's your best Japanese drugs to the farmers markets. If you do that, then you have some cash on the side, you make a little... The Z5 should have been video-centric vlogger hippie shit. Why didn't you do that? Just one flip screen on the damn thing. But honestly, I like Nikon. I want to test it so bad. Nobody will lend me one. Come on, Camera Canada, get your shit together. How did the autofocus perform? I wonder if this is better than a GoPro. If we have slight amounts of tone, that stabilization looked a little jerky. Was it? We have a tone I can test it. Will you win the prize of ultimate tone? Will you become Tone this night? You're so lucky. Wow. They have the lenses. They got the 20mm 1.8, which I love on the Sony, so Nikon's bound to be even better. It's a little heavier, but I bet you it's sharper and corner sharpness. Fuck you. The lens that really excites me about that system is their 14 to 24 2.8. A 14. I don't think I've ever tried that wide. I know 15 is super fun, but the Canon's is so heavy, it's lighter than that. Not bad. I put up with the Tamron, 17 to 28. It's wide. I don't even know what the wide lens on this one is. It's not that wide. Should we switch back to it? Is that more fun? That's what I wanted this for, the ultra wide. It's not so ultra, and if you were handheld, that's doable. A little jerky on that stave. I'm seeing it. Hopefully I got the right lens to look at. Pretty sure it's that one. It could be. So Nikon, know your audience. It's all YouTubers now. That's your main goal, to satisfy us and to give us a flippy screen and make your body a little lighter. A little slow motion in your heart. 240p at the minimum. Somebody better release 480p, because I already have 7,000 frames per second in here. I don't need your bullshit 240p. Canon with their 120p. We're coming in a firmware with a 1080p 120. Wrong camera. I feel like my cat would want that as a scratching post. That'd be good times right there. Should I bring this home just so my cat can scratch it? I want to. Oh, there's an Asus. Oh, they break. He smashed it after an alcoholic night. Oh, what a terrible, dysfunctional family that was. So finally, when it comes to Canon, I'll be honest with you, I kind of want a Canon camera. I regret giving that M50 away, but she deserved it. I'm so happy it went to her. She was helping me with health information, and then her channel got taken down. I don't even want to mention her name, so mine gets connected with it, but you heal too many people, and they come after you. That's all I'll say. So that sucked, and I never got to see her using it and enjoying it. But it went to a good home. Hopefully she's using it and making videos on her membership site, but I miss having one. I want one for comparison. I don't know which one I would get, but what could they even do? I don't like Canon's roadmap, because what they're doing, they're focusing on these headline-grabbing lenses that are like patents for 35 to 200 2.8. We've never seen it before, and then it's giant and heavy and expensive. That's the wrong ass route. Like, I knew that's where they were headed in their route, technology, and I don't appreciate it. Where will he go? To Tone Land. He's already there, my friend. Will she join him? Let us hope. but it seems like that's what Canon's all about. I just want practical, lightweight stuff in a full frame body with super low apertures somehow. I'd be happy with a Tony 2 Prime set, starting at 14. A 14 Tony 2 full frame? That wouldn't be too heavy, I don't think. But these zoom lenses and the R1, what's that gonna do? Oh my god, there's a group of pigeons. I'm gonna try to get that 7,000 frames per second in that. Oh wow. I'd love to see an RP Mark II that's actually good with 4K regular shit. I would love to see one camera that isn't super crippled. That thing with 240p. Better stave. Actually, no stave. Just a better lens with stave. You can't do it. Oh, pigeons are upon us. Oh, they're all flying away. Oh no. Oh, my dreams. Oh, there go my dreams. Oh, that hurts. Oh, did you get any of that? I wasn't even pointing up. Ah. Oh, the cinema is ours. That is too fun. What I really want, let's just put it bare bones here, an action cam, or maybe this is better than any action cam. If I can get external audio with this, just a little USB-C lav mic, I'm good. But I'm hoping for a Sony X4000, maybe a Canon action cam, a Blackmagic RAW action cam, a Fuji action cam, Nikon Key Mission Mark II, something like that. DJI Action 2, 1-inch sensor, APS-C. Slightly irritating. How's the front-facing camera? Where's the camera? Is it that? Which one is it? This or that? Yeah, the top one. Front facing. Oh, that's stable. Oh, I'm afraid to walk. And we're on the audio of the camera. Is it good? That would be fun. Because then I can see the whole story and never look at you in the eye. Does it have autofocus? It looks like it. It's so cold. The weather took a turn for the worst. And that is a cat fishing rod thing. Back to our regular scheduled program.
What's up? This is something new. Something new I'm working on. Oh God.
So let me know what you're looking forward to this year. Let me know how this performed and give me tips. Where's my 480p? I don't see it. It jumps from 240 frames per second to 960. Where's the 480p? And 960 is one of those trigger ones. Whereas 240p, I can just press record, wait, run, unlimited recording. But these are just like 1 second bursts. Where is it? Oh, that hurts. So I'm gonna leave after you buy a vegetable. Oh, what? I don't have another channel. I don't have 2 other channels. That's for sure. Definitely not a music channel. Didn't start that. I'm gonna go. Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. Subscribe from over there.
Hey, how you doing? You doing good?